This is my commentary on a very, well, not, I can't say very old pasta. I did this back in May. This is at a time where I was still pushing carts at Walmart, and, I got, like, next to no time to myself. This is that kind of review I've been wanting to do for a while, because this was you know that it's a Pokepasta. This is the Wally Pokepasta I did, and in this pasta, I ended up doing one because obviously it's my 3rd-year anniversary, as you can see in the video. Yeah, this goes on for like a good 3 or 4 minutes, so basically I'm just talking over my ranting. Just yeah, my hair's a little bit weird back then, even though that was like 3 months ago. Yeah, my hair right now is a little bit weird. My hair is completely, like, I'm just saying off topic, my hair is really messed up right now. Haven't fixed it. I'm gonna get fixed up so that way I can film some new videos by at least tomorrow, because getting some stuff done. Pretty much for the first 3 or 4 minutes, I could just let it speak for itself, because it's just me talking about the story like I usually do. Hang on. Sorry, I had to move this so I can get the microphone out. It's just, this is, I think this is, I can't remember if this is or not, but I think this is one of those, kind of reviews where I just kind of rant, well, not rant, but really go on discussing about, a story, because, usually with the other stories I've been doing recently, it's usually, at most a minute or two, maybe a minute, if I can, because I don't want to keep you guys hostage forever. I know you guys want to just hear the story. And also, one thing I've always found a little bit weird, even for me, something I've been doing since the beginning, is that I always give my opinion about a story at the beginning, not the end. Most people I know, if they do like an actual kind of review of a creepypasta, they usually just do it at the end. Like, they give you like they thought about it at the end, like some ordinary gamers, for example. But I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of interesting if I give you my opinions at the beginning, so that way you guys could be interested and even a bit confused about what I'm talking about. So when you read about the story, kind of you can put the pieces together. You can figure out what I've been talking about. I don't know. That's just that's my perspective. You know, that's the way I ever seen it as. I mean, no one's really complained about it, if at all. So I guess people like it.
It was in like a sock drawer and it was away from dust, so it worked properly. So it's just kind of weird that after getting getting a good feeling, like I want to play.
Yeah, it's that kind of story. I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm gonna start playing it. Oh crap! Now it's haunted. Now it has all this extra stuff that I haven't seen before. I mean, I guess in some sense it could be possible, like I mentioned before. Who knows? It could have been something from Nintendo. I just put complete possibility. They just didn't unlock it. But then again, this is Pokemon we're talking about, not just some obscure game. I mean, people have torn into those games, just find everything they can in code. So I don't know. It just seems less than likely that someone's gonna overlook that.
But it took forever because by the time you get home from work and pushing carts, you don't feel like doing anything else. You just feel like going.
And that's
to sleep.
truth.
So,
True. Again, I know I'm kind of talking about it again, but trust me, when you do like 8 hours of carts from like say 10 to what, 10 to 7, if I'm correct. Yeah, by the time you get home, all you want to do is just get something from Wendy's or whatever. Just crash on the couch, or I guess in my case, futon, and just, I don't know, watch some Rick and Morty or something on the Splat Network. Because trust me, by the time I get home, I barely want to move. Like the first month or so, not even the first month, maybe around like the first 2 weeks I was working, pushing carts at Walmart, I remember just, by the time I got home, I was in agonizing pain. Like, I felt like walking it was like I shoved nails in the bottom of my feet, and trying to walk was just agony. Which a lot of people have told me, it's kind of like that. It's when you start, you do that for hours on end, and your feet are killing you. I'm just happy not to be doing that anymore. I'm still job searching at the moment, but I got some money on the side right now, so I'm okay. Also, it's not much, but I am making money on YouTube currently, so that makes me very happy. again, not much, but it's nice to have something. It's nice getting paid to do what you love. Give or take. I mean, granted, I'd like to make movies and stuff later on, but, you know, it's a nice story. I like doing readings. I think my readings are getting better.
Yeah, he's easily one of my favorites. He doesn't seem to have any emotional hang-ups. He's not arrogant, he doesn't constantly call you weak, he's not a hyperactive annoyance, and he's not trying to deceive you even for the smallest amount of time. He's just a sweet, innocent boy who just wants to be a good Pokemon.
Yeah, that's kind of a good point. I always see that in these other stories, which I'm more than fine having a rival who's, you know, like, wants to be a challenge and stuff in video games, but not everyone has to be a complete tool. Some of them could just be genuinely nice people who just want a challenge. I don't know why half the time, not in just Pokemon games, but like in any sort of media in general, it has to be that cocky, arrogant person who's like, oh, I'm much better than you. I'm gonna show you how great I am. And then by the end, you get that ass thrashed in the game or movie. And it's like, oh, well, I guess I learned time. Or at the very worst, it's like, oh, this isn't the end. This is you just won the battle, but you haven't won the war. That kind of thing. Because yeah, some people are really cocky. They just don't want to admit when they lost. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to admit when I lost either. But yeah, it's life. Not gonna win every time.
I located my DS. I misplaced
I really
my
ranted there for a bit.
quite a while ago. Not that it mattered, and quickly inserted the red cartridge. Excited to see my old, completely unbalanced Pokemon team. I selected my save file and saw that I had saved right in front of the Pokemon League, which was good considering I planned to challenge them straight away.
How much I really talk about in these Creepypasta reviews?
Since I was there,
I think it's. I mean, I do have a lot to talk about. It's just when you're hearing a reading of it, it's a little bit different. It's not like with a movie. It's not like if you're doing a movie and you do a commentary, and then you can talk about all the things you put into making it and stuff. I guess I could talk about this pasta like what I did, but I kind of did it at the beginning. Again, it was kind of a hard thing to get done. I mean, you saw my scheduling error, like my scheduling issues. Like, I got like one pasta done, I think, in the entire month of April and May. It really disappoints me. I wanted to get a lot more done. Like, you guys saw before, I did short videos and stuff, and I did other things. Like, I would do short pastas in general, because, I would also want to do, like, if there were pastas I didn't want to do a full review on, like, I didn't want to have to come on screen or make a title card for, I would just do a quick, you know, reading about it, because, yeah, everyone else has done it. Mr. Creepypasta and, Creepypasta Jr. and all those other ones, they just do a pretty straightforward reading of it. They don't give their opinions or anything. So yeah, it's kind of nice to give a good balance between an actual review and just a reading. I think it's pretty cool. I think I've had a lot of fun doing kind of both lately, because it kind of does give me a break from the main ones I usually have to rush through. Now, you can tell I have a lot of speech problems when I talk too quickly. That's why I have to take some of my retakes in these videos, because unfortunately, with having Asperger's syndrome, with some people like me, I kind of talk too fast, and my speech gets a little bit slurry, like when I talk, so you can definitely tell certain words I just cannot say without having to say it, like, one at a time, unfortunately. Which, unfortunately, does really show in some really older, like, much older reviews and stuff, where I just had to cut together some of my audio and just kind of roll with it. And, not one of my more happier times, because not one of my prouder times, to say the least, because, you know, I want to sound a little bit more professional. I want to sound like I actually care about what I'm doing and stuff. Like, I do see online that there are some people who do readings, and they're not really that popular. They're kind of like just doing it for themselves, essentially. And the microphone, for example, is really bad. Like, of course, again, I shouldn't be saying anything, because I mean, it's not even me that I'm talking about, but even some of my favorite readers out there had that problem. They just started with a really crappy microphone because that's all you had. And then you eventually basically not only adapted with what you had and make do with what you had, but they eventually got better editing software, they got better audio software and stuff. So it all went together eventually. It all started to work out. Like, I noticed that, I know it sounds off topic, but I noticed that in my older reviews, like from the first year or two, my videos were very weird. Like, if I did a reading, they would get smushed together. Like, if that makes sense. Like, what I mean by that is, the clips, like the audio clips, would get too close together. So I'd be like, this character went to this town. Then they would do this and that, instead of this character right here. Then he went out to the other place, instead of he went here, he went there, that kind of thing. Because I talk way too quickly, and I don't give enough time to put a pause in between sentences. Again, you can tell in this video, for example, it's really different. You know, I'm putting a lot more effort. Oops, sorry. I'm putting a lot more effort into my videos now, because I wanted to sound a little bit more professional. I wanted to sound like I actually put a lot more time and effort into these things. And I just said that for a few times over and over again. That's a problem when you're kind of put on the spot. You just have to just roll with it.
Uneasy feeling only grew. Curious, I spoke to each of them. None of them seemed happy.
Yikes. You know, I have to say, is it really entirely this character's fault? Like, I already mentioned it before. Is it really their fault? Because, I know you can make the argument like, oh, he was inspired by you, and that's how he got sick and died and that kind of stuff. You could make that argument. But at the same time, you could also make the argument, hey, why are you letting your kid just run around caves and suffocate? You know, I say it's a 50-50 issue here. I say it's his fault for unintentionally inspiring him, give or take, and it's also the parents' fault for allowing him to just go out into random places and get sick. I know I'm just ranting about a horror story like this. It doesn't really matter in the long run, but I don't know, I just found that really funny. You can't die and blame one person for something they didn't even do, really. I mean, or unintentionally did.
The music stopped.
Oh my god, the music stopped! Horror!
It stayed there for
Man,
a few
my god, I'm mocking
seconds
my own thing.
before a single word was slowly typed out in it.
Why?
A battle started.
Ah,
Real one this time.
it's so scary. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to be funny here, but when you're put on the spot, you really don't know how to be, you know... I'm not an improviser, that's to say the least. I'm not a really good improviser, for the most part. It's good if I write down certain things, so that way I can sound a bit funny. Or sound like I actually incredible.
His cherished Garvandor, who also looked upset. I assumed this would be the trend with his Pokemon.
So, zombie Pokemon?
Sympathy urged me to throw this battle, to make his last one a good one for him. But the competitor in me said to give it all I had.
Now this could come off as either I'm gonna stick to my guns or I'm a douchebag.
Plowed through each and every one of his sand Pokemon, knocking them flat with one attack each.
Oh, come on. Even I agree, that's kind of a dick move. If the guy's dead, just let him have a happy ending.
His sprite was mostly transparent, and said, when the battle screen faded, Wally's mother approached my character and pushed him back and away from the coffin.
Beforehand, I think it was a bit too harsh. Beforehand, I think it was a bit too harsh, but now I think I have to agree. That was a pretty dick move to do that to someone's already dead.
In the production of the game faded in and out. The white was replaced by an ending scene. Poor Wally's funeral procession. NPC sprites slowly paraded through Petalburg. The tiny casket at the center of the crowd. My eyes watered.
You know, I have to say, this is more depressing than many of the other Pokepasters out there, because, yeah, it wants to try to scare you into like, oh, blood and gore, oh, these redesigns, oh, hollow eyes, black eyes, evil Pikachus that look like they're gonna eat you, that kind of thing, or completely crazy. I like this one a lot more because it does go for more of a sadder kind of thing. It's more like a field pasta because it's a bizarre kind of story, like, again, a creepypasta, but it's not outright, you know, disgusting or anything. It's actually a bit of a tearjerker, once you think about it. Oh, also, I forgot to put in something for the video here, like the end credits, like I usually do. And, yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much all there is here. I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary, and you should be seeing some more soon.